Moving on, India's import authorization mechanism for laptop, tablets and PCs is set to expire on the 30th of September, with just days away. The uncertainty around this scheme is worrying the industry. That's a word coming in from Jason Oxman, CEO, ITI, during a conversation with Ashwat Kumar. He said the import restrictions is handled incorrectly and could actually lead to a complete shut-off. Listen in.
Thanks to government being willing to listen to industry feedback about the impact it would have on Indian consumers and businesses' access to technology. The program was changed. The deadlines were extended. A registration program was put in place that runs through September 30th of this year. So as you and I are having this conversation, we're only 11 days away from the expiration of that program. What's going to happen? We don't know yet. This program, if it's done incorrectly, and obviously our hope is that it's not, could result in an absolute shutoff of access to PCs, laptops, tablets, again, those vital communication and education and business links to the online world. Our hope is that the government of India will recognize that those products from trusted companies in trusted countries should continue to flow into India and be made available to consumers and businesses. But we are concerned about what is going to happen between now and September 30th when this program expires.
Recently, we've had the Ministry of Telecom put out procurement norms which have been tightened even further, where the domestic component in some cases goes up to as high as 65% domestic value addition. Again, in the same spirit of trusted sources and trusting some of these companies with allied countries, is that a concern when you look at such high prescriptions, 65% domestic value addition?
It is a concern, and it's a concern because, again, as for the government of India and its own technology needs through public procurement, it is going to deny the government of India access to the technology it needs to continue building out networks and infrastructure, connecting agencies and government employees, and providing the services that citizens need so desperately from government in the digital realm. Public procurement is enormously important. The government obviously controls what it buys and where it buys it from. The challenge with the recent guidance issued, and there's an opportunity for comment over the 15 days since the order came out, and we appreciate that, and we will provide that comment. The challenge is, again, as in the private sector, that a lot of these technologies are made by trusted companies, but not in India. It's really important for the government of India to focus on national security and make sure that it's procuring technology only from trusted companies that come from trusted countries. But in this case, if the government of India does not recognize the importance of an exemption for ICT technology, the kind of technology and telecom equipment that's on that list, including network equipment for running wireless networks, including equipment for accessing the internet, including equipment for communicating, everything that government needs to do, that equipment is just simply not made here in India. Even though trusted companies provide it, they manufacture it elsewhere. And that's okay as long as those are trusted companies. And so our suggestion to the government of India in this case is to provide the same kind of exemption for ICT technology that the government in the United States has had to do, because manufacturing doesn't happen there either.
With that, it's a wrap on this edition of News Center. More news and updates continue right here.